Hello, Gemini, and thank you for joining me. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Well, our readings here are different. Good, as over 10,000 people have said from time to time. It's great to see you, and I hope you're doing well. Now, many Geminis ask me, do I do personal readings? And the answer is yes. Just check out the information which is in the description box below, and you can see how easy it is for that to happen from anywhere in the world. And you know, Gemini, I think you're going to really enjoy the artwork on these cards, incidentally, because they're really like, the images are really like paintings that you would ordinarily see in a gallery, to be quite honest. I mean, they're absolutely stunning. So I'm going to enjoy reading them, seeing what there is there. There's the King of Cups. Now, I wonder what that's going to say in just a moment. There's Temperance. Oh, very beguiling looking Temperance card there. There is the Three of Wands. I wonder what that's going to say. And what is this one here? There's the Nine of Cups. Rather a resting image, I must say. There's the Hierophant. Well, why don't you come sit down here next to me? We'll have a good close look at the cards together while I do the reading for you. There now, I think you can see those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These other cards here are for complementary energy, but of course, it's the Tarot, which is the most important. Let's have a look at this first card here, this first major arcana, which is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is represented here by an owl sitting on a branch of an ancient tree with strong roots. And there is like a labyrinth, a real labyrinth of vegetation underneath there. Which would be the way out? How would you go? Now, he is reading out of a book in front of a little girl, and he is eagerly sharing his knowledge and wisdom with her. The girl is listening very attentively. Now, the old tree represents traditions grown out of centuries. The card suggests that you can honor these traditions and fulfill society's expectations by embracing existing beliefs and conventions, but with the appearance, the intelligence on the face of the owl here, I think it is always one where you keep an open mind and see what is in conformity with your values. Now, what I think this also suggests is that there are times in your life where you may feel lost, off-center, and disconnected in the labyrinth of life, uncertain how to get back to your true self. Well, this is a time to seek the wisdom of the Hierophant. He is a spiritual advisor, the revealer of sacred information, helping you reconnect to your soul self. The Hierophant is the feeling or nudge within you to listen. He symbolizes the mediator, the go-between between your spiritual world and your material world. He shows you the path of how to live a spiritual life on earth. Now, the Hierophant's number here is 5. You can see the Roman numeral. Well, that is the number of spiritual self struggling to learn how to express itself in human form. The Hierophant is the enlightened one to whom people can turn for guidance. He is the bridge between spirit and human. He shines spiritual knowledge and divine love into your heart, awakening your soul purpose. He encourages you to trust your intuition and to see the divine in all things. He channels cosmic knowledge to you, helping you blend and balance your inner self with your outer world, understanding how all things are connected. He gives you the spiritual courage and the desire to look at your beliefs and values to see if they align with the divine plan. He asks, what is spiritually true to your soul and heart, and what is not? Well, the Hierophant assists in rebalancing your life and ideals that bring rejuvenation to your spiritual self. When you are feeling lost or off center, quiet yourself and listen to the guidance of the Hierophant. Now, when he appears, as he has done now, it might be a time when you are questioning your spiritual values and life. Now, this energy can indicate that there may be a need to look to spiritual guidance from a friend or an advisor to help you get back on spiritual track. Or you may be teaching or advising other people. The Hierophant brings a time to reevaluate your life. He also brings solutions, though. And this energy reminds you to listen to your inner self, find your spiritual courage and your true destined path. Use the Hierophant's labyrinth. Follow its spiritual path. It will take you to your heart, opening to spirit, gathering wisdom and knowledge, then returning to your physical world with blessings of the divine. Is there enough light on that for you? Let's see. There, that makes it a bit better, doesn't it? Now, where are we going to go next? Let's have a look. Well, we may as well stick with the major arcana and go with Temperance. Let's have a look at this young woman that's here. Well, this image shows a woman resting in a lush green garden underneath a red umbrella. Her white dress is a symbol of modesty and mindfulness. Sitting in the yoga position and spreading out her arms, the woman seems to sort of melt into the surrounding environment of blended elements, doesn't she? There is a sense of harmony and moderation here, I think. Her gossamer dress floats like water, showing that everything needs a light touch to stay in flow. The umbrella crowning her represents the need to take higher paths and stay true to your life purpose. Now, two doves, I think, symbolize her balanced mind and her sense of well-being. She has found her peace within herself. You know, in a sense, Temperance, I think, represents the alchemy of life, the magical blending of the body and spirit. It brings transformation of an ordinary person into an enlightened one very often. Temperance helps melt away conflict. The magical elixir being blended, it balances energies, bringing rebirth of the self. Now, in this process, you begin to integrate the spiritual and the material worlds of the conscious and subconscious self. Temperance combines and blends the mystical, masculine and feminine energies to bring healing and promise to you during this time. The process of creation moves stagnation and ignites the life force and imagination. You begin to explore and expand your inherent individual talents in the world. Now, actually, temperance comes from the Latin verb to mix, and her job is to flow the creative energies of opposites back and forth, balancing, combining, and recombining the components of life and spirit until they mix into the ideal mixture or solution, creating harmony, balance, and beauty. Now, as temperance flows with the inner balance of the cosmos, it guides you to blend and temper the energies of your inner and outer world to expand and embrace a higher purpose. Temperance is healing, inspiring, magical, and transformative. It brings balance, creativity, and energy to any project. or to a relationship, or to any endeavor that you are pursuing. Temperance's calming energies can bring harmony and peace to anything that is in disharmony. Practice the art of temperance with your emotions, attitudes, and beliefs. The quiet, meditative energy here slowly ignites the powerful life force within to birth magnificent creations. The energy of temperance is alive, magnetic, and beautiful, inspiring you to become the alchemist of your own life. Now, I always like to see a 3 in a reading because it's a very, very lucky number. Now, let's have a look at this 3 of Wands here. Well, what does the painting tell us? Well, there is a woman standing in front of the harbour, holding a ship in her hand, and she is full of ideas to launch her future. She has bravely left her comfort zone and possesses the self-confidence to face the adventures awaiting her. The woman is very tall, and from her lofty view she can see beyond the horizon at what lies ahead. The swallows that are here twittering in the sky, they inspire her movement towards exciting new places. Her 3 long, winding braids of her hair show her progression, her movement forwards. Now, astrologically, this is the sun in the second decan of Aries at 31st of March to the 9th of April. Aries suns enjoy a challenge, and Aries suns are also happiest when they are moving forward. Now, I think the 3 of Wands brings vision and foresight to you as you move forward in the quest of self-discovery and creation. It presents opportunity and new beginnings, bringing success, energy, creativity, and good fortune. The 3 of Wands radiates new energy and creativity, bringing tremendous potential for you. The expanding energy brings excitement, renewal, and growth. Everything flows in synchronicity. Now, the key to this energy is to connect with the energetic life force of inspiration and move forward with confidence and courage towards new worlds of exploration. The gift of this energy is trust and also intuition and faith. The 3 of Wands symbolizes the adventuring soul. It also represents the balanced trinity of the body, mind, and spirit working in harmony. It ignites the awakening of your spiritual power, your mental confidence, physical energy, and passionate heart, directing you to your true purpose in life. The life force in you has connected to divine energy, sparking your intuition, giving you power, focus, and energy to create a joyful, creative life. Your horizons broaden beyond what you had ever dreamed possible, I think, at this time. Now, this energy burns with passion, integrity, and commitment that wants to be maintained on all levels. When you are confronted with confusing or conflicting thoughts or situations, check in with your body, mind, and spiritual values. If they are not in agreement, take action to balance and realign them, moving forward to a position of honor and strength, not from overreaction. The body, mind, and spirit should always be moving in the same direction. Compromising one of these 3 aspects compromises your integrity and your vision. You should really welcome this card when it appears here in the way that it does, as it brings creation, growth, and renewal. Good fortune is going to shine on your path at this time, and difficult experiences begin to dissipate. This 3 brings success, accomplishment, and new opportunities. It reflects teamworks and stronger partnerships as well. It can signal the birth of a child. It presents a time when you are finding your true purpose. Something you have been wishing for has the opportunity to manifest in a greater form than you imagined, I think. And physically, it brings a strong life force. Mentally, it brings a powerful creative imagination. Spiritually, it brings deep insight and awareness. Your life is in sync with the natural order of things, and you are in the right place and at the right time to start your adventures and explore new horizons. Now I think, well, why don't we move along this line, because we were talking about good luck that 3 was bringing, and as if to reinforce that message, here you have the 9 of Cups. And this is Jupiter here, coming in, the great benefic, the great bringer of opportunity and success. Now here is a woman looking content and self-satisfied, and she displays her golden fan. It's 9 rows of cups combined. Well, they together stand, I think, for her emotional fulfillment. Her hair is covered with colourful flowers, and in the background are even more luxurious plants that she carefully protects with her right arm. This woman gets great pleasure from the beauty and abundance that she has cultivated in her life. Yes, Jupiter in Pisces, and Jupiter is, of course, the ruler of Pisces, or as the modern people say, the co-ruler along with Neptune. I go for the classical planets myself. Now, when the 9 of Cups here blesses your path, good fortune, happiness, well-being, security, prosperity, emotional and material success are yours. On a deeper level, you are experiencing the inner wealth of true self-love, discovering your grail within. Your heart chakra is opening, radiating out unconditional love from the divine, showering boundless love that is streaming magically on everything that you create. Now, the key to the 9 of Cups is living and practicing the universal law of giving and receiving. The gift that this energy brings is boundless love and abundance. Do you know, I think that the 9 of Cups is really one of the best cards in the deck, as it expresses great happiness and abundance in all areas of your life. The card here is a metaphor for the creation of the mother principle, giving birth to more and more love. The more love and compassion you give out, the more you receive, creating a beautiful cycle of giving and receiving. Now, the 9 of Cups is very often called the wish card by many tarot readers, and it is said that if you pull this card, you will get your wish, or the answer to your question will be positive. I think that this offers an opportunity to share your wisdom and happiness with others. But what you wish for will determine your new path. You've heard the saying, be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. Well, this is really speaking of responsible wishing. Take time to quiet yourself and concentrate on what you are asking or wishing, understanding how it might impact you and those around you. Now, you are being supported by the divine to create something new and beautiful at the moment, whether it be a personal wish or a wish that is more expansive. The universe is, in a sense, lining up to grant it. You are the mother of your creations, giving birth to the sacred divine. This is a time to work with your creative, magical spirit, letting your dreams and your soul purpose blossom. Well, now, what do we have left? We've got a couple of cards to do, have we? Oh, it's only this one. Who's this guy? Ah, the King of Cups. Well, that doesn't surprise me that this has turned up, and I notice that you've drawn it first. The King of Cups, well, the King of Cups stands in a bright and sunny landscape here. Incidentally, I think Pisces and Aquarius are going to be important to you at this time. Now, in his right hand, he holds a sailing ship. I think that might be called a clipper, keeping it balanced, even against rough ways. Now, the turbulent sea inside of him holds large fish, representing heavy emotions that churn within. He is, of course, as a king, fire, and in the suit of cups, it's water, esoterically. So fire and water together will mean that there will be some conflict within his personality there, and probably some intensity of emotion that's there. But even during these rough times, this wise king remains calm and steady, withstanding every crashing wave. He manages to safeguard the ship, showing his caring and protective nature. Now, this King of Cups, let's have a closer look at him, is... See, there's that ship and the fish that are inside of him. Quite a conflict going on inside of him there. Anyway, I think that he really is the master of the heart, emotions, and intuition. He is the Grail King. He embodies the elements of fire, as I said, which refers to spirit, and water, which I see as referring to the soul, balancing and integrating the fiery masculine courage with the watery feminine empathy, resulting in deep intuitive wisdom that blossoms into an intense passion for unconditional love. The King of Cups is an enlightened master of emotional integrity, He trusts what his heart speaks and remains open always to spirit. The King of Cups is a vehicle for the love and healing energy of what I would call the cosmic Christ, or the cosmic Vishnu, the cosmic Krishna, or even metaphorically, the cosmic Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Even Buddha consciousness. And of course, this blesses humanity, the combination of those metaphors, and they awaken the primordial wisdom which thus opens the door to divine love. The King of Cups has mastered love, moving it from the lower realms of his nature to the higher realms of spirit. His love has moved up and down through each chakra, embracing and experiencing each level, expanding out of his crown chakra and into spirit. His physical form is filled with light and love of the divine, and this beautiful healing energy pours out to his kingdom through his heart chakra. Now, when the King of Cups enters, as he has done here, he brings guidance, compassion, love, and healing to you. Your creative imagination and life force join, bringing opportunities and inspired visions to be manifest. The King of Cups signals a time when new doorways open. He brings success, achievement, or recognition. He indicates a time to listen to the stirrings in your heart. The gifts of courage and focus are now in place to assist in pursuing a vision that you want to manifest. Pay attention and exercise your intuition, as it will guide you through the opportunities and challenges. Emotional matters can become more intense as heart opens. You may feel the need to seek guidance, or in fact you could even become an advisor or a mentor for somebody else. You could be involved in charity work or volunteering in your community, perhaps. The King of Cups brings the opportunity of emotional maturity to any situation. So listen to your inner truth. It is time to be authentic with yourself and those around you. Don't be misguided by others. Move from a place of love. This king's message is to bring understanding, kindness, compassion, and gentleness, listening to your heart before you act. What a particularly great set of cards for you. Well, my friend, that is the way that it is for you this month. Fantastic, and I really enjoyed the artwork on these cards, I really must say. Now, if you want to look at more of the artwork, of course, just jump through to your rising sign or to your moon sign, and you'll see a spread of the different pieces of artwork and the different other signs as well. That's a thing that you can do that's there. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I love seeing you. Great to see you. And I hope you enjoyed, well, I know you would have enjoyed that as much as I did providing it to you. Now, remember one thing, of course, and it is this, that you are a legend, and I look forward to seeing you again next month. Until then, it's bye for now.